Hi everyone, welcome to today's webinar. I will be taking you through Ketoni case, which is a GenAI Copilot for enterprises. I am Anuja and I'll be hosting today's webinar. I have been working in Ketonic AI for around 4 years now, and over these years, I have grown into a skilled team lead specializing in developing and implementing machine learning, deep learning, NLP, and generative AI solutions. My role has been about more than just technical expertise. I am known for collaborating across functions to ensure we hit our business goals and push product innovation forward. I am passionate about using AI to solve real world problems and create a greater impact. That's all about my journey so far. Let me start with a brief introduction to our company, Ketonic AI. We are based in Australia with offices in India. Having begun in 2020, Ketonic AI is 4 year old with a team over 50 across India. Most of our team is data scientists and engineers who work on the product development. Here are some awards we have received. On left, we are the only startup featured in this list by Everest Group. They liked our platform so much that now Everest is also one of our clients. We have also been recognized by Frost and Sullivan Group and also been featured in case study by Google. We are also working with government organization in providing secure access to generative AI. Here you can see we also have our tech and solution partners that are on board with us, as well as some feedbacks from our trusted customers. We know generative AI is everywhere these days. People use it for all sort of tasks, from writing social media posts to handling work projects. Here's the issue. Most companies let their employees use AI tools, but many of these tools aren't secure. They can't guarantee that your data stays private. That's why businesses need something better, AI that boosts productivity while keeping information safe. Worker productivity is falling at a faster rate. It's clear that simply adding more tools to the tech stack isn't the solution. In fact, it might be part of the problem. In today's digital age, businesses are drowning in data. The average organization juggles around 400 different data sources. This isn't just a statistics, it's a daily challenge for employees to juggle various applications every single day. This data is costing businesses in terms of time and productivity. Employees spend up to 2 hours daily just switching between tasks and tools. That's a quarter of standard workday lost to digital juggling. The impact on worker satisfaction is significant. Nearly half of all the workers, 47%, report feeling upset when they can't quickly find this information they need. This frustration can lead to decreased job satisfaction, lower productivity, and even increased turnover. For new hires, this information overload is particularly stressful. In fact, 44% of new employees cite not finding the right information on time as their number one stressor. It's not hard to see why, when faced with hundreds of data sources and dozens of unfamiliar applications. Now, traditional solutions like everyday chatbots only solve part of the issue. They can answer questions, but employees still need to manually perform tasks, often switching between multiple applications to complete a single process. The challenge is it's clear. How can organization harness their vast data resources without overwhelming their employees? How can they ensure that increasing technology investment translate into genuine productivity gains? How can they increase a work environment where information is an asset and not an obstacle? This is where Ketonic Ace comes into picture. Ketonic Ace is an enterprise GenAI productivity suite that boosts employee productivity for all employees from day one. Now let's explore how Ketonic Ace addresses these challenges and transforms the way our employees interact with organizational data. Ketonic Ace will definitely allow employees to discover knowledge from all the organizational data sources, ask any questions, and get smart and instant responses for their queries, perform and complete different tasks from the same screen, and entire operations would be performed on a single interface without switching much of the applications. Ketonic Case offers over 100 pre-built connectors to seamlessly integrate with your existing file systems and data sources. It's compatible with popular business applications like Teams, Slack, and WhatsApp, ensuring it fits into your team's workflow. Whether you are on the cloud, on premise, or using a hybrid setup, Ketonic Case can be installed to suit your infrastructure needs. It's built with enterprise grade security to protect your sensitive data. With over 50 action plugins, Ketonic Ace can perform a wide range of tasks, from sending emails to raising tickets and managing escalations as well. It supports over 70 languages and multiple file formats, making it a truly versatile tool for a global organization. The heart of Ketonic Ace is its single chat interface. Here, employees can discover knowledge from all organizational data sources, ask questions, and get instant, smart responses, and even perform and complete tasks all without switching between multiple applications. Ketonic Ace is designed to solve critical workplace issues. Now, it eliminates the need for employees to spend up to 2 hours daily switching between tasks and tools. Unlike everyday chatbots, Ketonic Ace doesn't just answer questions. It helps employ complete tasks, reducing the burden on overloaded support teams. As an organization invests more in technology than ever before, Ketonic Ace ensures that this investment translates into real productivity gains. It's not just about having more tools, it's about having the right tool that brings everything together. Now that we have an understanding of the problem most employees face today, let's understand the features that ACE is made up of. First, being the heart of platform called knowledge management. It allows user to easily store, access, and manage vast amount of structured and unstructured data. This feature ensures that relevant knowledge is always accessible, enabling teams to make informed decisions, streamline workflows, and enhance collaboration. By integrating generative AI, the product can dynamically generate responses and solutions based on the stored knowledge, improving efficiency and decision making across the organization. Second comes security. So, security is at the core of Ketonic Case. It adheres to existing organizational role authorizations, administers that redact sensitive attributes. You can install it within your native IT environment or choose the hosting region as well. ISO 27001 certified, so Ketonic undergoes strict third party certifications for vulnerability assessments. Comprehensive logging of your company's usage is maintained here. Ketonic Ace is built on principle of responsible AI, identity protection. So it safeguards PII, PHI, and PCI through auto redaction, permissions, and use policies. Safe content output, there is built-in content filtration for biases, hate, and inappropriate content. LLM flexibility. It supports both open source and closed source LLMs, ensuring compliance and ethical use as well. Responsible AI analytics. The system provides analytics on usage, cost, queries, and changes, promoting transparency. This is how the screen looks like on the platform, where you have different options or the fields, on top of which you can apply PII, PIH, and PCI types of filtration in order to moderate and control the information that would be coming out of the chatbot response. Next comes the action management. Action management enables user to automate and execute tasks directly by commanding the model. It connects insights to actions by allowing users to create tickets, perform data updates, or initiate process seamlessly. With this feature, the product can recommend and carry out next steps based on the context. This improves operational efficiency and reduces manual interventions. This dynamic capability ensures that actions are not only suggested but can be executed within the platform itself, creating a smooth end to end decision making process. Now, accuracy is important in any AI systems. Ketonic ACE ensures this through the following aspects. This ensures that the most relevant and up to date information is provided. The system continuously improves its results and the response speed. Hallucination elimination is achieved via trusted data sources, RAG, and citations. Information and data sources are indexed in real time for fresh, relevant responses. All responses are secure, private, and fully referenceable. Finally, let's look at how Ketonic Case boosts productivity. It can analyze, extract, generate, and summarize data from all your company's information through a simple chat interface. Outputs are tailored based on employees' region, department, and other attributes. It creates brief informative snippet for all such queries with reference links as well. User can select specific documents for more detailed engagement with knowledge sources. To summarize about Ketonic ACE, it's an enterprise AI platform that integrates various functionalities to streamline business processes. It offers a comprehensive Q&A system and search capabilities, which can be integrated with communication tools like Teams, Slack, and WhatsApp. The platform also accesses enterprise knowledge from sources such as SharePoint, Zendesk, Dropbox, website, Confluence, etc. Ketonic Case allows for customizations as well through custom entities, business logics, approval process, security features, and analytics. It can perform actions like raising ticket and updating tickets in Zendex or ServiceNow or Jira, as well as drafting and sending emails via Outlook and Gmail. The platform also supports CRM tasks in Salesforce and HubSpot. The system boasts over 300 pre-built connectors for various services and includes a robust security layer with features like cost reporting, audit trials, content moderations, and PII detection. It is flexible, allowing users to choose from various open source and closed source foundation models, and can be installed on any cloud, on premises, edge, or hybrid environment. This all in one solution aims to enhance enterprise knowledge management, automate tasks, and improve overall operational efficiency while maintaining security. Now that we have understood the features of Ketonic Case, let me give you a demo of the platform and its functionalities. So, here is the first look of how the single chat interface looks like. This particular product is designed with different functionalities and configurations that comes with it. Right from the chat interface to analytics, one can see all the information within the same platform itself and perform different tasks without even switching different tools and applications, just the way we have seen. Let me take you through different configurations which we require to start with the chatbot itself. First is the knowledge base, where we need to add knowledge, and on top of which a user can query any kind of questions which is required. Before that, you also have an option to configure the entire platform according to the organization itself. If you see Acme along with the logo of the particular product or the organization is being changed on the product itself to get the look and feel of the same brand. So how do we do it? Let's start with that. Under global setting, we provide different types of settings like the model change or the vector database required for the data to be stored, platform settings, and the license details. So, going to the platform settings, here under appearance setting, you can definitely customize the entire appearance of the chatbot itself, right from logo. For now, I'll be choosing the default one, which is already available, to changing the title of the platform, which could be according to the organization itself, and also the color and the theme that matches the organization as well. Terms and conditions, policies, everything could be changed on from this single screen. The next component under global setting is LLM management. So LLM management gives you a flexibility to configure the models that will be utilized for your entire chatbot in order for your chatbot to respond to the queries which are being asked, plus the embedding models so that your data is converted into a model readable format. So here we provide different types of operators which provides different types of models for you to choose from, and even integrate new types of operators as and when available. So for now, if we go to OpenAI as an operator, we can select different models, and after adding the key for it, plus the groups which will have access to this particular model will be added, and this will be available into your model library. If the model is visible to you under my model library, that means those models have you have the access for those models. Once the model is added for your responses and for the for converting your data into the model readable format, we can move on to adding the data into the system. So let's go ahead for knowledge management. Under knowledge management, we have different options like add knowledge, manage knowledge, FAQs, knowledge sets, results re-ranking. Under add knowledge, you get different connectors over which you can add different types of information through different type of sources. First is web, file, SharePoint, conference, YouTube, etc. The list is on. Under web, you have the option to put the links into it, and you can, let's go to web and understand how we can do that. So I'll just add one of the link. The link is fine tuning model. So link is about it's giving information about fine tuning a LLM model. So let me define a name for it. So my knowledge name would be fine tuning, because I will be definitely uh, I'm putting the information from the website as is regarding the fine tuning itself. Now, different scraping methods are provided here. One is recursive, sitemap, single page, XML. It completely depends on your website. If the website has multiple child links as well, you can go for recursive as well. And you can use sitemaps that will help you identify all these links and scrape the data. If you have the information on a single page itself, you can select single page. You'll put the value or the link here under website URL. Select the scheduler. So if you feel that this particular web link would be changing over a period of time, you can schedule it say after every 1 month. For now, it will be scraped again for any new information if it has come. Now, adding group information ensures that you do not select or give permission of a specific knowledge to the entire organization. So, department wise, region wise, according to the confidentiality of the actual data, you can select which person or the group will have access to this specific knowledge. Once we save it, it is now started to process. Let's go to review. Within few seconds, we'll be able to see logs that will definitely be helping us to line by line showcase how the data is being extracted from it. And once the data is loaded, you will see the entire data is now available in the knowledge base. So let's wait for few seconds and we'll be able to see, yeah, we have the log saying that data is now inserted successfully into the knowledge base. Next, move on to the manage knowledge. Here what happens is, here you can see all the knowledge which are already being added, and what type of knowledge is available and their status as well. So once this is complete, the status would be converted to success. Second is FAQ. Here, what users can do, if there are particular questions that are frequently being asked and the responses are also fixed, so those categories could directly be added into this particular section, and this can be directly used. This set can be directly used as a knowledge. Last is knowledge set. So here, whatever knowledge is being added, you can group those knowledge together according to the information they possess, or for a particular group, if you want to give specific set of in access to specific group only. So here you can keep on adding the existing knowledge into one particular set, and later on that particular group will only be able to access this particular set, and you can ask question on only a specific set of information that is available in this knowledge set. Let's see if, yeah, we have the status success for the knowledge we have added. Now we can go to the chat interface and ask any question regarding that particular knowledge. So let's ask one question. Since it was regarding fine tuning, so the question would also be revolving around the same. So what I'm asking is, what is fine tuning and why do we need it? Now that the chatbot is able to respond to the question we have, we also get the citation from which the chatbot has able to answer the question. So the source which we had added, fine tuning, and even the snippet from where it has picked up the answer. Along with this, we also get some of the follow-up questions to ask after what is being asked previously. On the left hand side, if you see, you also have the conversation name that is being changed according to the question and the responses which you have got. Plus, we have different options here on the screen itself. On left and right hand side, you see all those knowledges that the person has access to is actually being filtered across, and based on the score, relevant score, and the relevancy of the answer with respect to the question. Once that is being done, a chatbot is able to frame its answer and give you a specific source itself. If we see, we got around 6 of the results as response, but the answer was picked up from the right source. So this is how the matching is done, and this gives us a full transparency from where the answer is being picked up. And if you want to go for a more detailed answer, you can definitely go to that particular source and read more about it. Here on the right side, you also see browse prompts. Under browse prompts for different types of categories, say advertising, marketing, you have some sample types in terms of prompts. If you use it, so for example, I'm just selecting this. So that particular prompt would be definitely available for you, and you just need to change your organization name and you can use the same prompt. So this again saves you time. If the question directly matches to yours, you can definitely write down all those questions here as well. Under prompt management, if based on the use case you have, you can add a different category, say, and then under that you can add different questions that are frequently asked by users, and they will be available to users as well. Second is the filter option. Here you can filter out resources from which you want to ask questions. As we talked about knowledge set, so once the knowledge set would have been available, here you would have seen that particular knowledge set, you would have clicked it, and the moment you apply filters, only that set would be available as a knowledge for your chatbot. We also have a search feature. If I ask the same question in search, search will give you set of uh, documents from which it is going to match your actual question. uh, this is kind of a hybrid type of search, where you also search according to the keywords and based on the context or according to the question which is being asked. So these are the set of knowledges which were mapped with the question, and also it was able to summarize the answer for us for whatever question we have asked. So the top one is the actual source from where the data is being picked up. Moving on to the option of user management. Under user management, you can definitely add your organization members from here itself, using add new user. You give different roles and permission for that user and define which particular group they belong to. Second is you can define different groups based on the organization. It could be sales group, it could be IT group. So based on different organizations, different departments would be available that could be added as a group here. We also have configurations where before starting the entire journey, user have to select a model which will be available for the chat screen to get a response from whatever a user asks a query. Second is the embedding model. Definitely, in order to convert your strings into a model understandable data, you need to select a model. Again, if you want to have improvement in your chat responses, you can go for again changing the configurations like history, how long the chatbot should remember your past questions and answer, and all other parameters that a model would need. Most important is the model temperature. This will help you control how creatively the chatbot would respond. The more the value of model temperature, it will be more creative in answer. The lower the value, it will be more factual based answer. Relevance score threshold will definitely help you filter out the sources based on the score. So more than 75%, if the question matches with the document, that will be considered for the chatbot to get responses. Plus, we also have additional advanced settings, like if you want to enable or disable the citations currently which are available, and even enable feedback mechanism, text to speech output, all those extra functionality could be configured from here. Now, one more thing that is very important, which we discussed, was responsible AI. Here is the screen for PI redaction. We have different attributes. Again, you can also different new attributes could be added, and based on the attributes, different data control mechanism could be added. It could be either blocking that particular, if a user is asking, says for example, someone's name, you can directly block that, you cannot ask the name, or you can just give a warning message, or directly redact in sense that if the response has some name, you can redact so that it does not go to the model the actual name or sensitive data, or pass through. That means whatever is being asked will definitely pass through the model itself. Second is the organizational policies. Here, different organization definitely will have different restrictions required or different policies that are being maintained by each of the organization. So you can add on those policies so that whenever a chatbot generates a response, it first takes into consideration whether it's violating the policies, whether the question is a legit question according to the policy of the organization. Last but least is the analytics. So whatever operations, questions, or searches are being done on the platform is easily available for you to see how much is the cost which is being incurred till now for any questions or responses, and how the request type are being distributed, whether it's a chat or different types of operations that are being performed. Daily cost is also visible for you to compare. User based cost, that will help you define which user is utilizing this more. Again, average cost per query is also displayed. This is cost analytics. Next would be conversational analytics. Here the analytics is based on number of questions, the questions which are answered, that are not answered, and then average daily conversations. All those things are displayed. Even top questions that are being answered, and top questions that are not being answered, and their analytics in terms of bar graphs. Even the cloud, that is which is that most important keyword multiple times that is being asked in a question. So this is about the walkthrough. As we conclude this walkthrough, it's clear that Ketonic Ace is more than just an AI assistant. It's a comprehensive, secure, and intelligent co-pilot designed to transform how your organization interacts with its data and perform different tasks. By addressing challenges in information retrieval, task completion, and data security, while prioritizing responsible AI practices, Ketonic Ace stands ready to elevate your team's productivity and decision making capabilities. Thank you for joining this exploration of Ketonic Ace. Thank you for your time today. I hope this introduction to Ketonic Ace helped you. If you have any question, please drop them in the chat and I'll be happy to answer them for you. And if this product seems like it could be a great fit for you, please reach out to us using the link in the chat and we can take this discussion ahead. Thank you for watching this. See you again.